All right, so we have more orc dudes from Outland. Dragonmaw Overseer. At the end of your turn, give another friendly minion +2/+2. He costs 3 though, so it's kind of fair if you give him like 1 turn. We have the Dormant Taunt. I think we're going to want to keep that because it's going to wake up, and then we want to play the Overseer to buff it up. And the Dragonmaw Sentinel. If you're holding a dragon, get 1 attack and lifesteal. I kind of want to keep all of this and just be hopeful that we get a dragon.
I think that's not super unreasonable. We're gonna have the
Let's
coin, so we don't like have anything to do really on the second turn, yeah. Because we can coin out
What
the
do you mean?
Overseer, but the Homunculus won't be awake yet.
Well, we'll see. Okay. I mean, I think if he plays nothing, we just dunk an Overseer.
Yeah. What we really
I
want
think the
is
Sentinel's not too bad. Like a 1/4 on 2, it holds its own. Oh, that's a problem.
that is a little bit of a problem. Well, we got the dragon, so that's great.
What dragon did we get? Oh, the Aeon Reaver. Okay.
Yeah, it's great for next turn too, because if we can't kill it for whatever reason, that's Scale Rider for it.
Mm-hmm. So this will wake up next turn at the start of the turn, but we won't be able to attack with it right away, I believe. It still has to follow the slowness, the sleep.
Yeah, 1 mana T5 is pretty good. It's good with just buff cards in general too, because even though you're not going to be able to stack with it for quite some time, you can guarantee that you have something alive on your turn, which is pretty nice.
A 3/3 copy. Interesting.
Which is pretty good.
Oh, right. I just said that. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
You meant to pre-buff that, right? Like,
yes.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I think it's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
what
okay.
removal options do hunters have anyway, right?
I mean, they have Deadly Shot, but Deadly Shot's not that great here.
They have Scrap Shot. Deal 3
That's pretty
damage.
interesting.
Give a random beast in your hand +3/+3. All this beast buffing is going to work out just fine when we slam an Aeon Reaver on it.
Yeah, there's Psych Split, so can get another copy of that guy, but I think
Now we want to buff something like crazy, and then we want to Psych Split it.
Yep, that's the idea. So if anything lives for any amount of time, we're going to like get something pretty huge on board. Like that. That is huge.
Oh. That's scary. Okay.
It's okay, because we'll be able to kill it.
So if I coin the Aeon Reaver to kill that, what's the likelihood that this one exactly dies? It needs to get hit 4 times with 3 targets. Because I want this to ideally absorb some hits and then trade there to heal me back up, right? I'm feeling lucky. Let's go.
I don't know how this is going to work, but yeah, it's pretty
Perfect
unlikely.
execution.
Great. Yeah, that was a lot of risk to save a little health.
There's a lot of health. What do you mean? We'd have like almost nothing on the board, and we hit twice and not get the lifesteal after. It's like 10 health. Restore
now
3. Discover a spell. Ooh, that's
it's pretty
good.
good actually. There's a lot of stuff that plays off as like casting spells, especially like in the future as well. For something that we like to do for priest is after you cast a spell, you get a bonus, or after you cast like cards like Lyra and stuff in the past. So I think just having a baseline of low cost spells that are pretty useful is just something that's going to be useful in priest for a long time.
So what I'm doing here is I'm imagining he's not going to kill this, so I'm gonna Psych Split that next turn.
Yeah.
That's the idea anyway. We'll have to see how this theory plays out.
Of the new cards that you've seen so far, which are the ones that you're excited about?
The Demon Hunter ones.
The Demon
Most
Hunter
of them. Most of them, in fact.
Yeah.
I feel like the Demon Hunter gets insanely aggressive dormant cards, and that lets you have like crazy swing turns, but they're turns you have to plan for 2 turns in advance, and that's just a really cool mechanic to me.
Yeah, I think just in general, like if you're playing something that's like very, very heavily aggressive, that same thing to take a couple turns off. That's not exactly what aggressive decks want to do. But there's a huge power spike you get for it, like he said. So it's kind of a trade off.
I wonder if I should kill that or the high main. I'm not sure. I kind of want to go for the high main.
Yeah, if you kill the other thing, the high main just trades in like basically
Inner fire.
exactly.
Okay.
It's probably still breath. Breath is pretty good here.
Yeah. I'm going to play this just to get ready for what I'll need to take care of his big beasts relatively soon. Hunter's just getting so many cards. Typically, you face a game against a Hunter like this, but they're usually out of stuff around now. This Hunter deck's still going. Oh, man. That's a big boy.
Really, that's also very large. Basically, any time that you have a Hunter deck that's doing hand buffing, Tundra Rhino is going to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm. Is that a clue for next year's Hall of Fame session?
It could be. I mean, Tundra Rhino is always a card that it does some interesting stuff and creates some decks that really wouldn't otherwise exist. But at the same time, it can be pretty dangerous when you have cards that give all your other cards charge.
Yeah, I think so.
Like with Kane, you're ignoring some taunt, but it's not giving all your demons charge. Whereas like we're gonna make beasts. We always want to make beasts. So you kind of paint yourself into a corner when everything just gets charged forever. But I think that this deck's fine with that. We kind of enjoyed how it plays out. I'm kind of wondering what's in his hands. He's got 7 mana left and 3 cards, and we're getting slow rolled.
I'm not sure what we're getting besides wrecked.
We are getting pretty wrecked.
Is this how you envision Priest playing in the upcoming expansion?
I think that Priest has a bunch of different options. I think some of like the spell flurry stuff where you're just playing a whole bunch of spells is going to be pretty powerful. Or the Imprisoned Homunculus is actually pretty good. But
it is very good. That's for sure.
We had a rough time here versus.
No, I'm just obviously just choking. But
Magnet Slam.
Okay. I had a debate on this with my chat the other day. Does the initial attack of those kind of count towards the attack of the turn? Like, can they attack a second time with Rhino in play? Like, I kind of wish we wouldn't have died there to find out.
They cannot, because their attack has been taken up for this.
I see.